What's up guys, it's Cody with EC Sports. It's Friday here in our brand new training lab. And we thought what a better way to break it in before the weekend than with a 1,000 rep arm workout challenge. Let's do it. So full disclaimer, no, this is not the most optimum way to build your arm muscles, but we thought it would be a fun, challenging way to kind of introduce you guys to our new training lab. So we hope you enjoy. So our first exercise is going to be seated hammer curls. We're going to do 4 sets of 25, so let's get a weight that we're comfortable working with, that's not too much on our joints, and that we know we can get every rep out of. The focus here is to get a good contraction, not necessarily just swinging the weight out, but be sure you have a weight that you can get a really good contraction at the top. So you'll notice at the end of each contraction, I bring my elbows up just a little bit. Not a lot, not swinging them up, but just that extra little oomph on that top contraction. That's a little secret that I learned from John Meadows. So in this workout, we're going to superset bis and tris. So our next movement is going to be a version of a kettlebell tate press. With this exercise, you want to get a kettlebell, again, that you feel comfortable doing 25 reps of for 4 sets. But you really want to focus on the stretch at the end of the movement. If you were using a dumbbell, you would hit your face, but with the kettlebell, you can go all the way to the bench and get the stretch. Back up. Focus on the stretch, then the contraction. Again, it's about form and trying to get all the reps. Don't swing it up, don't ego lift, and definitely don't drop it on your face. I find it's easier to maintain form if I keep my hand just in the crease of my arm, just to make sure I'm not flaring my elbow inside. So our next movement is a supinated standing dumbbell curl. So what you want to do is just get your feet in a comfortable position, straight legs, supinate the dumbbells so they'll remain supinated the entire movement. So start here, contract, down slow. Again, slow and controlled, just having fun. Okay, so our next exercise is going to be a dual handle pushdown. That would involve 2 dual handle pushdown. Again, 4 sets of 25, maintain good form, keep the elbows tucked, contract and flare at the bottom. Okay, so our next exercise is going to be a barbell curl, just your standard barbell. With this one, you may have to switch it up and do 5 sets of 20 if you can't get to 25. And if that's too much, you may want to grab an easy bar and just do them. Just the bar, just a normal little curl. 4 sets of 25. Okay, so our next exercise is going to be a skull crusher. So make sure when you load the bar up, load up a weight that you feel comfortable doing the 25 reps with, because if not, you will find out how they got their name. You're going to get it, go back. Now some people on these will come down straight to their forehead, which is technically a skull crusher, but I like to come behind the head just ever so slightly, getting that good stretch all the way back up. For me, it seems to help keep tension off my elbows. But in doing this, you have to be careful not to just swing it and use momentum to get it up. Just take your time, slow on the way down, control on the way back up. So our next movement is going to be an easy bar reverse curl. So as it says, get the easy bar. Again, load up what you feel comfortable doing the 25 reps with. Some people will go thumbs under grip. I prefer thumbs over, it just seems more comfortable. You want to keep your elbows locked, up, down. Staying controlled, and get those reps. So our next exercise is going to be another one courtesy of John Meadows. It's called the double cable tricep extension. So you want to take the handles off, the little ball that keeps from going back in the pulleys. You want to grip there, go across. You got to kind of play around a little bit where you want your arms put. Kind of put mine here, go behind the head, straight out, come back in. Remember, try to focus on form. Try to keep your elbows in place. They'll get kind of wobbly if you've never done these before. Just play around with them. Try something new. So coming down to our last few exercises, this next one's going to be a single cable cross body curl. So you're going to drop your pulley all the way to the ground, the long handle. Step out just a little bit, the weight comes up off the rack just a touch. Full extension. Come across the body with good contraction at the top. Keep your elbow in tight to your body. Get that 25. All right guys, last exercise. So for this next one, I want you to try to find the most narrow tip bench you can in your gym. For us, that just so happens to be our leg curl machine. Now on this one, when you line up, I want you to get to the very edge of the bench, get that neutral grip. And before we start pressing, I want you to really focus on locking those elbows in. So what happens when we do this, we tend to drive, we flare our elbows out, and we really contract our chest. You'll feel your chest engaged during the movement, but I really want you to keep those elbows locked and focus on driving with those triceps. So when we get set up, get over your elbows, get feet comfortable, get your hips locked in place, flat back. You don't want to be here, definitely don't want to be here. In a comfortable position. Now you'll notice, as I start these, as many people do, I get into a cadence. When doing this, all I'm really doing is working off momentum and rhythm. But to really get that focus on that contraction of the tricep, you want to slow it down. Keep those elbows locked and really focus on driving just with the triceps. Again, you'll notice the chest contract, but really focus your mind on the triceps. All right guys, so we just finished up our 1,000 rep arm workout. Now on to recovery. Speaking of recovery, let's talk a little bit about our Whey Plus protein. So our Whey Plus has 26 grams of whey protein isolate with an added 2 grams of fermented BCAAs. In addition, we've added collagen peptides to help with hair, skin, nails, and gut health. We also have added a 200 milligram digestive enzyme blend. What that will do is help you avoid any kind of bloating or bubble guts when taking the protein on an empty stomach. So if you're looking for a top-notch protein alternative, check it out.